Bwana Ndibwanji, you better stay put because what's going down in Lilongwe is not your everyday cabinet reshuffle. When Peter Mutharika picks a former police boss and a longtime bodyguard to helm Homeland Security, you know the game just changed. On this episode of Global Pulse News, we unpack the scoop, the signals, the risks and the rewards of this major move. Sit back, grab your tea and let's roll because we're about to dig deep, Malawian style. So, fact number one. On 31st October 2025, the president named his lean 24-member cabinet and included the heavy-hitter post of Minister of Homeland Security, handing it to Peter Mukhito while naming Chisale as his deputy for operations. This isn't just politics as usual, it's a clear statement that security is moving front and center. And when we say front and center, we mean boots on the ground, big decisions, no messing around. So keep your eyes peeled, okay? And now that we've seen the headlines, let's zoom in on the man tasked with delivering. Fact number two. Peter Mukhito isn't some political rookie. This guy has history. He served as Inspector General of Police and led reforms to modernize the force, emphasizing community-oriented policing. By appointing him to Homeland Security, the president is basically saying, look, we mean business. But hold up, while he's experienced, the question remains, can he translate that career into driving national security for the whole country with all its complexities and challenges? Beside him stands the deputy, fact number three, and this guy brings a different flavor entirely. Chisale may fly under the radar for some, but he's got serious chops. Over 2 decades in the Malawi Defense Force, decades in security operations, and a personal bodyguard history to past presidents, he brings operational muscle. So when you pair Mukhito's strategy plus Chisale's boots-on-the-ground experience, you get a blend of brain and brawn. That's the combo the administration appears to be betting on. So, we've got the players in place, but what does this signal for Malawi's wider security agenda? Here comes fact 4. When you appoint seasoned high-profile figures to Homeland Security, you send a message, we're taking this seriously. That's exactly what's going on here. According to commentary in Malawi, it's being hailed as a masterstroke. For the average Mananchi, this could mean better border control, improved internal security, and calmer nights. But the flip side, expectations will rocket, and if this team doesn't deliver, the critics will be waiting. But any bold move brings risks. So fact 5, the red flags. Let's be real, folks. Stacking experience doesn't automatically guarantee flawless execution. Critics are already asking if these picks were purely merit-based or if there's too much power being concentrated. When you give one ministry so much weight, questions about oversight, civil liberties, and transparency pop up. In Malawi, we love progress, but we also don't want unchecked power. So the watchwords, accountability, checks and balances, and public confidence. But hold on, we're not doom and gloom here. Fact 6, the potential upside is real. If this team hits the ground running, Malawi could see a real boost in security, stability, and trust. With Mukhito's reform background and Chisale's operational muscle, you've got a combo that could reduce crime, attract investors, and even improve regional standing. That's not just talk, it's the potential being touted. So if they deliver, it's a big win for us all. And yes, this could set a benchmark for how security is done in Malawi. Now let's step back and see how this fits in the bigger cabinet picture. Fact 7. This isn't an isolated appointment. This is part of a broader cabinet reshuffle by President Mutharika. The 24-member team includes both veterans and new faces across key ministries like agriculture, ICT, justice. So the Homeland Security move is one tile in a larger mosaic, and the cohesiveness of the whole team matters. If one part fails, the ripple effect could weaken the entire agenda. Right, so we've covered players, agenda, risks, and fit. Now, fact 8, what to watch for going forward. In the next few months, eyes should be on policy statements from the ministry, how security agencies behave, whether public confidence grows, and whether civil society is included or sidelined. Will there be transparency? Will people feel safer or more surveilled? Will journalistic scrutiny and community voices remain strong? These metrics will say whether this appointment was a savvy strategic play or just lipstick on a pig. Keep your ears open and your antennae up. Want global relevance? Fact 9 brings it home. You might be watching from Blantyre, Lilongwe, or even overseas in Karachi. Here's why it matters. The stability of Malawi affects trade, regional security, foreign investment, and even donor relationships. A strong security ministry here isn't just local, it sends ripples. So when Malawi puts serious names in serious posts, the world notices. Don't sleep on this. It's bigger than Malawi. And finally, fact 10, the big takeaway you should carry with you. Bottom line, President Mutharika's choice of Mukhito and Chisale is bold. It's loaded with promise and heavy with expectation. If they deliver, Malawi's security architecture could step up dramatically. If they slip, trust erodes. So for the Monanchi, this is more than names and portfolios. It's about real-world impact, safer streets, stronger institutions, and meaningful results. Stay sharp, stay engaged, and demand delivery. Right, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want sharp, bold coverage of African politics served with a splash of sauce, hit that like button, subscribe to Global Pulse News, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next story. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe this team will deliver, or is it all smoke and mirrors? And hey, share the video with your friends because we grow together as a family. Thank you for watching. Stay wise, stay safe.